welcome back to another episode of the Review of Death. We're doing another Q&A.
It's just so impromptu that we're doing it just after doing a live stream we did where we announced Charlie Lowe as the winner of the Target Book competition. And so because we had some questions we were going to go through on the live stream, but we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We thought we might just quickly run through some of the questions that we were sent on Twitter.
While it was still sunny.
Yeah, while it's still sunny, enjoying the sun.
I feel like I've got like ants climbing up my leg. I felt it in the inside.
Very possibly. Anyway, first one is from @TheDaleks Death on Twitter. All these are coming from Twitter, incidentally. What are your thoughts on the legendary character Khalid from Time Flight? I would say Humbalumbalum to that. And what would you say?
Sort of, there's only it's a real sort of catchphrase, isn't it?
What he says.
I was stuck again.
What? I don't know what you even said.
I can do this. I just so too racist. So I think that's all we need to say.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Yeah, he's great.
Jack H on Twitter, you killed us with your first question. What are you doing, man? Okay, this is from Brickabrack _68 on Twitter. Now that Moffat's era is over, could you give your opinions on the age-old debate of RTD versus Moffat? I would probably again respond to that question with humbalumbalum. I mean, what do you say?
You can't laugh, we've only got 25 minutes. RTD and Moffat. I prefer RTD, but Moffat's got some good stuff in there.
I can't pick between the two. It would take a longer video.
Yeah, I think that's a real... It's difficult, isn't it?
We could do that, I suppose.
We could do that, yeah, now that it's out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Stephen Moffat's not going to bang on our doors and murder us in our sleep.
No, hopefully not.
Yeah.
This one's from @TARDIS _travels on Twitter. A simple question, what was the last story each of you watched?
The last one I watched was Under the Lake Before the Flood.
The last one I watched was either Enemy of the World, the new special edition.
Oh, yeah.
Or...
I've not seen that. I haven't got it.
It's good. Or Genesis, I think.
Nice.
In memory of Peter Miles.
When is the film going to come to you? I say the film. When is the... Alright, I don't want to get banned off YouTube.
What? It's a car led silly.
Yeah. What was I saying? Genesis of the Daleks, the movie edition. When's that going to come to the UK? I want to be able to go to the cinema and watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's happening in America. Well, it's just the omnibus edition that's going to be on the Blu-ray.
Okay. That would be cool to see.
It would be nice to see on the big screen.
And a cool question from @OwenPrice14.
Yeah.
The follow-up, similarly to the question that we got before. What was the last story you watched before Rose aired in 2005?
Bloody hell! How am I going to... What? I can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone what I did... What? How many years ago was
Probably
that?
the TV.
13 years
Probably
ago?
the TV movie, I reckon.
I don't know. I don't know. It was probably... I remember doing...
If in doubt, just say Halumbalum.
Halumbalum, yeah, I watched that episode, it's great.
There.
Yeah, it was probably TV movie or... Survival.
Okay, this is from @BTimeLord on Twitter. If someone asked you which season you would have, what would you choose? So, season 22, Colin's cancelled series, or season 27, which is McCoy's series if the show is to carry on after Survival.
Oh, I see. Oh, which of those would I... I'm going to say season 27, and the reason being is because the lost stories, the audios from Big Finish, listening to them, some of those stories were so garbage that...
Well, the Big Finish versions, or just generally?
Well, just generally. The one with Syl and the Ice Warriors
Mission to Agnes.
So
it's not great.
Bad. It is like something that was written in the 60s, and not like good sci-fi from the 60s. Really bad, like, out of date, an awful representation of women, and you think, my God, this is 1985 or whatever. really awful. So yeah, 27. I want
I'd
to see
probably
Ghost
go
Warrior.
27
Ice
as well.
Warriors in the 60s. That sounds good.
Barry also says, thanks for inspiring me to make my own channel, Barry the Time Lord. And thanks for the laughs.
No problem.
Go and subscribe to Barry the Time Lord. It might be a massive racist, I don't know, probably. This is from Cristiano Jepson on Twitter. If challenged with picking the next 4 target novels for 9 through to 12, which would you choose?
Ooh, interesting.
Dalek.
Yeah, Dalek's a good one.
10.
Ooh, that's quite a hard one.
Might go for something like Midnight.
I think Midnight would be interesting because, like, how would they
Do the
thing?
back and forth.
Yeah, for Matt Smith, I don't know, maybe the story with the silence or the TARDIS story.
The Impossible Astronaut, I think.
Yeah, or like the one with Idris, because there was a lot cut from that. Or
The Silurian
actually,
two-parter would be nice as well.
yeah,
Get
more,
Chibnall to maybe script that one.
do it in the format that it was supposed to be aired in, because it was supposed to be aired non-linear, wasn't it? It was like it was the original episode 2 of that story was supposed to be a non-linear narrative.
Oh, right, okay.
But that all went out the window.
Interesting.
So that might be interesting to do it that way. I'm not sure how you sort of really do that necessarily in a novel. Or there was another one I had. Oh, Nightmare in Silver. Now I know it's an absolutely shite story, but that was supposed to have like invasion Cybermen in it and lots of different stuff. So it was a 2-parter condensed down to one story,
Right.
one episode.
That'd be
so I
cool.
think to get Neil Gaiman to write that as he originally wrote the script, that'd be quite interesting.
And the 12th Doctor,
Heaven Sent might be quite interesting.
yeah, that 2-parter.
A 2-parter.
Or that 2-parter, Heaven Sent and Hellbent.
Oh, Hellbent. Yeah.
Or the Siluria, the Zygon
Zygon
2-parter
one.
would be interesting.
Yeah. Or the Cyberman story with Missy and the Master.
Yeah. Well, I
That
guess
would
they've
be
already
good.
done Twice Upon a Time, so they want something
Oh,
a
it's
bit
earlier
earlier.
on, yeah.
Maybe Deep Breath.
Deep
That'd be
Breath,
cool.
yeah.
This is from Bradley Willard on Twitter. What are your thoughts on the rumours that we'll be getting pure historical stories, or several pure historical stories, for Series 11? And what do you think? Do you think it would work for a 21st century audience? From what we know, yeah, it sounds like it's going to work really well.
I was really pleased. I think it's been a shame that we haven't had any for many years, so I think that's going to be really, really nice. And I think like the Rosa Parks thing, which was, it's not really much of a secret.
No.
It was quite obvious from the filming pictures that are out there. You can't really do aliens with such a heavy subject as that.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be like, they just.
Oh,
It's the aliens that cause the boycotts. Or
Yeah,
whatever. It's not gonna be something like that.
It's nothing. Yeah.
Luke Reviews 76 on Twitter.
I just think can't leave again.
What was it like? What was it like being a Doctor Who fan in school? And what are your favourite Doctor Who related memories? What was it like being a Doctor Who fan in school without putting myself back into therapy? No, it was great. Like, generally speaking, just because like kids didn't really, my age, they like when I first started playing Doctor Who in the playground, they didn't really know what it was.
Yeah.
And then when the new series came back, I was cool for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, "Hey,
Hey,
Daleks and
yeah,
TARDISes,"
yeah.
and you kind of know what that is now. And then yeah,
How old were you when it?
8, 9
Okay.
when it came back.
Yeah.
And then after that, just went straight back to being that weird thing that he watches. But yeah, yeah, I think it was a bit quirky to be a Doctor Who fan, but
Yeah.
it wasn't particularly helpful as like a kid to be into Doctor Who. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at primary school, I had like 3 friends who all knew. One was his dad was a massive Doctor Who fan, so yeah, I sort of had people to play with in that regard, but I didn't really play Doctor Who an awful lot in the playground. Secondary school, yeah, until it came back, people didn't really know, I don't think, that I was a Doctor Who fan so much. And then that was quite nice because people who were into the new series would ask me questions. Like, I remember people asking me about, what Cybermen,
Sure.
because they heard that they were coming back and that was a big deal. I was like, what happened during the Time War? I was like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
And it's like, that wasn't something that happened in the old series.
I didn't really get asked questions like that.
Yeah, oh really?
No.
Yeah, I think because quite a few of my friends we all liked similar things, so that was quite helpful. And then, yeah, when I was in college, my English teacher, bless her, said to me, she said, if you never become Doctor Who, your life's been a bit of a waste, hasn't it, really? I was like, thanks. Yeah.
I was going to say as well, like the one time I remember everybody kind of getting on board with Doctor Who, and like me being like interesting or you know, like popular for a moment, was I remember being in a free IT lesson in school and playing the Dalek game on the BBC website, and everybody asking what it was, and then I had everybody in the classroom playing it. And
so good, that game.
Yeah, it was
Where
really
did
good.
it go? So good. Oh.
And then favourite Doctor Who related memory.
Ooh, that's.
I mean, it'd probably be my first memory.
I can't really remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of fond memories from when I was a kid. I
Maybe
think
like Longleat or something.
Yeah, stuff like that. I guess really like one of the big ones is probably when we went to the TARDIS set.
Yeah,
It's like that is just
actually.
like, you know, not only did we get to go there and play with everything,
And then we met
Doctor Who dressed as Doctor Who. You know.
like while he was Doctor Who.
Yeah, you know, that was just amazing.
It was.
So
I'd agree with that actually.
Yeah.
I'd probably say visiting
Yeah.
the TARDIS set.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for watching.
Although
this.
it might actually be.
Can't include that in the video. So thank you very much for watching this impromptu Q&A, ladies and gents. We will be back soon with further fun and frolics and all that good stuff.
Yeah. We've got lots in the pipeline.
Lots in the pipeline. So until we see you again, see you later.
Bye. Umbai.